The Master's Mysteries, Tales of Magical Mastery, Episode 25. Finally, the puppet master manipulating the zombies as well as his demonic arm have been defeated. Liao Fenghe and the others have finally avenged Tiger Lady, who met a tragic end. However, since entering Funia Mountain, they have been engaged in relentless battles, which have worn out several individuals. Now, they can finally take a rest. Under the arrangement of Teosha, the three of them settle in a discreet room within the main hall and drift off to sleep. Nevertheless, these three individuals are destined to have an uneasy sleep. Just a short while after they lie down, several figures appear stealthily outside the small cabin. However, these individuals do not rush inside. Instead, they discreetly insert a few specially crafted steel pipes through the small window. Then a cold light shoots into the room. These objects are blow darts, extremely accurate, and they hit Teosha's head instantly. However, upon closer inspection, they realize they didn't hit a real person. Equally astonishing, the individuals outside are all wooden puppets, manipulated by someone. They are indistinguishable from living beings. At the moment, since they don't hear any screams from inside the room, they cautiously peek inside. But at that very moment, a sudden flash of cold light sweeps through, and the wooden puppet's head, which was protruding inside, is instantly sent flying, falling to the ground. Oh, it turns out these are a bunch of wooden dummies. Launching the attack is Liao Fenghe. They never actually fell into a deep sleep. They had previously arranged for Ahu to set up sentinels around them, preparing for any potential danger. As soon as Ahu arrived at this Taoist temple, he tamed over a dozen large rats in the area and had already secured the entrances surrounding the temple. At this moment, the remaining wooden puppets, realizing their cover is blown, no longer hide. They stand in formation, with wooden pipes sticking out of their mouths, aimed at Liao Fenghe. Liao Fenghe raises his hand, releasing two golden coin darts. Without lingering in the fight, he swiftly turns around and runs towards the back of the main hall. Seeing their target fleeing, the wooden puppets immediately chase after him. The back of the main hall is a slightly lower room. As soon as the wooden puppets chase inside, they discover three individuals in the room. Moreover, two of them are holding ropes, as if they had been waiting there for quite some time. "Damn it, you wooden dummies. Prepare to die," exclaims Liao Fenghe. "We've been waiting for you for a long time." In reality, if Liao Fenghe had used Old Dao's broken sword, it wouldn't have been difficult to deal with a wooden puppet. However, he was stopped by Old Dao himself. Old Dao believes that since entering Funia Mountain, it has been Liao Fenghe fighting alone. He and Teosha haven't been of much assistance. After all, battles aren't meant to be fought alone, and Liao Fenghe's stamina isn't sufficient. Watch this. When he learns that Teosha has been guarding the Taoist temple for many years and has set up various traps to prevent enemy attacks, Old Dao decides to make use of them, fulfilling their wish to avenge their fellow senior brothers. To be honest, the traps set up by Teosha are quite impressive. In an instant, two wooden puppets are shattered and rendered immobile. Liao Fenghe doesn't remain idle either. He rushes towards the two wooden puppets, delivering swift punches. Each punch shatters their jaws. Taking advantage of the momentary pause in their movements, he lifts his foot. The force behind these two kicks is immense. The two wooden puppets are kicked until their bodies break, with gears and steel wires flying in all directions. These wooden puppets are impervious to blades and guns, and they move with agility. However, in a blink of an eye, they turn into a pile of useless wood, which strengthens the confidence of the group in their victory. "Do they really think we're incapable? Terrifying," says Liao Fenghe. Because this time, both Old Dao and Teosha contributed, and we achieved a resounding victory. This excites both of them. Just as the three individuals are happily looking at the shattered wooden puppets, they suddenly hear Ahu squeaking twice, indicating that danger has emerged once again. Be careful. Get down quickly. Liao Fengyi senses the imminent danger as soon as he hears the sound of a weapon breaking through the air outside the window. He hastily pulls down Old Dao and Xiaosha with him. However, Old Dao and he have perfect coordination, unlike Xiaosha, who is a bit slower. He is struck by a rocket that enters through the window, causing him to yell in pain. In the meantime, Old Dao rushes forward to pull out the rocket and assists Xiaosha. Liao Fengyi notices that the room is well lit, and their side becomes too obvious. He raises his hand and extinguishes the candle in the room. It must be the wooden puppet army that Tiger Lady mentioned. The three individuals squat down and cautiously peer outside the window. Old Dao's guess is correct. Countless flames illuminate the forest outside the window, seemingly from archers holding rockets. At this moment, a wooden puppet emerges from the woods. Not bad. You managed to detect my ambush squad and even killed them. This wooden puppet is much more sophisticated than the others, covered in polished tung oil, giving it a dazzling appearance. It seems to be the masterpiece of the demonic craftsman who excels in making wooden puppets, the puppet demon. But your good luck ends here. The puppet demon excels at constructing hidden weapons, and these obedient and agile wooden puppets are his proudest creations. He has assembled them into an army, each with different roles. It seems he intends to become a great general. Release the arrows. Burn them alive. Upon his command, all the wooden puppets aim their bows at the three individuals. With a twang, several rockets are fired. Oh no, they're going to set the fire and burn us alive. The three individuals immediately become tense. After all, the Taoist temple is primarily constructed of wood. How could they not fear fire? But fear is of no use. In an instant, dozens of rockets have struck the beams and pillars of the main hall. The dried wood quickly catches fire. This situation poses great difficulties for the three individuals. The main hall had already suffered severe damage from the cult's previous assault. There is nothing to shield them. The rockets keep coming, and the three of them dodge left and right, in a state of disarray. Furthermore, it seems like the entire main hall is surrounded. Rockets continuously pour in from all directions, leaving them with nowhere to hide. We can't go on like this. Stay calm. I have to go out. The fire grows more intense, and if they continue like this, the three individuals will either be shot by rockets or burned alive. Liao Fengyi's frustration reaches its peak. I need to take down their leader. Liao Fengyi has a unique constitution. When he sees a big fire, he loses control inexplicably. This has always puzzled him. At this moment, with one swift step, he charges out of the main hall, much to the dismay of Old Dao. However, by this time, someone has already closed the doors of the main hall from the outside, evidently intending to burn the three individuals alive inside. Worried that Liao Fengyi might suffer, Old Dao and Xiaosha quickly follow and coincidentally find Liao Fengyi blocked by the closed doors. Yet at this moment, Liao Fengyi, engulfed in the raging fire, seems possessed by a divine spirit. With a single kick, he knocks down the burning doors. No one knows where Liao Fengyi got such tremendous strength, but with a loud bang, the burning doors of the hall become like projectiles, hurtling towards the wooden puppet army outside. The puppet demon, being agile, quickly dodges the attack. However, the numerous wooden soldiers behind him are still just wooden puppets. They are hit head-on, and the doors, now burning like charcoal, shatter upon impact with the puppets' bodies. In an instant, several wooden puppets are knocked down, their bodies engulfed in roaring flames, causing the puppet demon to break out in a cold sweat. Damn it! Surround him, don't let him escape. The puppet demon becomes furious, and his wooden soldiers, lacking fear, obey his command. Once again, they surround the entire hall, forming multiple layers inside and out. At this moment, Liao Fengyi has already jumped out of the hall and is confronting the leader of the wooden puppet army. the puppet demon. Kid, you may be tough, but can you withstand a few nails? There are 500 wooden puppets here. Can you escape? The puppet demon waves his hand, narrowing the encirclement. From a distance, it appears as though the wooden soldiers are countless, making escape virtually impossible. I'd like to give it a try. Liao Fenghe understands that breaking through this encirclement with old Dao and the others will be extremely difficult, but they can't just sit here and wait for death. He clenches his fist, ready to fight. If we don't fight desperately, do we have any other options? Liao Fenghe's words choke off any other suggestions. Indeed, at this moment, there seems to be no choice but to fight for their lives. Old Dao is becoming anxious. But I just remembered. Master Uncle, that cellar we dug back then. Qiosha's words are interrupted by Liao Fenghe as he realizes that fighting desperately is their only option. In the midst of old Dao's worry, Qiosha suddenly exclaims, "Master Uncle, do you remember the underground cellar we dug years ago?" Qiosha's words immediately brighten old Dao's eyes. "Kid, wait. I have a plan." At this moment, old Dao doesn't have time to explain. In just a couple of steps, he rushes to Liao Fenghe's side and firmly grabs hold of him. "Follow me quickly." Old Dao is also becoming anxious. He uses all his strength to pull Liao Fenghe back to the spot near the entrance of the hall. However, the beams above their heads have already collapsed, blocking the three of them inside. "Master Dao, going further inside means certain death," Qiosha says, questioning their decision. "Don't ask. Quickly, follow us." Old Dao urges, feeling the urgency. There is no other way. Liao Fenghe, with no alternative, reluctantly follows old Dao and Qiosha into the sea of flames inside the hall. By now, the entire wooden hall is fully engulfed in flames. The firelight reflects off the puppet demon's polished body, flames flickering and dancing around. Watching the roaring blaze before him, the puppet demon lets out a sinister laughter. The raging flames consume everything, capable of reducing everything to ashes. The towering flames foreshadow a restless night. Will Liao Fenghe and the others escape alive? Only time will tell.